little fox.
The Tale of Jemima Puddle-Duck. Episode 1. Jemima is upset. Jemima Puddle-Duck was upset.
I don't like the farmer's wife,
She said.
Why?
Asked her sister Rebecca.
She took my eggs.
Cried Jemima.
She gave them to the hens to hatch.
This was true. The farmer's wife took all the ducks' eggs. But Rebecca didn't mind,
I'm glad she took my eggs.
said Rebecca.
I don't have time to sit on them.
Jemima was still upset.
I want to hatch my own eggs.
She said,
That's silly.
said Rebecca.
You would get bored. Then you'd forget about your eggs.
Jemima didn't listen. She tried to hide her eggs. She hid them all over the farm. She hid them in an onion patch. She hid them behind some pots. She hid them under a bucket. But the farmer's wife always found them. Jemima stomped her foot.
That's it.
She said,
I am leaving this farm. I'll lay my eggs in another place. And then I'll hatch them.
The Tale of Jemima Puddle-Duck. Episode 2. A New Friend. Jemima hiked up a big hill. From the top, she saw a forest. It was very far away.
I'll lay my eggs there,
She said. Jemima ran and flapped her wings. Up, up, up she went. Jemima flew through the air. Soon she was flying over the forest. She saw a nice spot and landed. Jemima took a few steps and stopped. A stranger sat on a tree stump. He wore fancy clothes. Jemima didn't know that he was a fox. The fox looked up from his newspaper. He smiled.
Hello,
said the fox.
are you lost?
What a nice gentleman.
thought Jemima.
No, I'm not lost.
She said.
I need a place to lay my eggs.
The fox grinned.
I love eggs.
He said.
And I love little ducklings.
Oh?
said Jemima.
Come with me, dear.
Said the fox. His teeth sparkled in the sun.
You can lay your eggs in my shed. They will be very safe there.
The Tale of Jemima Puddle-Duck, Episode 3, 9 Eggs. The fox led Jemima to his shed. Jemima looked inside. Said Jemima.
Why are there so many feathers in there?
The fox didn't answer.
It does look warm and cozy.
Said Jemima. So Jemima went in. She gathered straw and feathers. Soon she had a nice, warm nest.
I'll be back tomorrow.
She said.
I'll take care of your nest.
Said the fox.
You're so kind.
Said Jemima.
Thank you.
Each day, Jemima came to the shed. She went inside and laid an egg. Then she went home in the evening. Each night, the fox counted the eggs. He turned them over and smiled.
They're so big.
He said.
They look delicious.
At last, 9 eggs filled the nest.
I'm done.
Jemima said.
I'll be back tomorrow. Then I'll stay until my eggs hatch.
Wonderful,
said the fox. He licked his lips.
Please bring some herbs tomorrow.
He said.
I will cook a big dinner for us.
The Tale of Jemima Puddle-Duck, Episode 4, Kep the Farm Dog. Jemima picked some herbs.
The dinner will be lovely.
She said. Kep the farm dog looked up.
Dinner?
He said. Jemima told him about the nice gentleman.
What does he look like?
Asked Kep. Jemima told him.
Where does he live?
asked Kep. Jemima told him that, too, said Kep. Then he ran off. Jemima flew back to the forest. The gentleman was sniffing the air. He looked nervous.
I have herbs for our dinner.
Jemima said. The fox jumped.
Oh, it's you.
He said.
Get inside now.
Jemima gasped.
My friend is mean today.
She thought. Jemima went into the shed. Suddenly, wham! The door slammed shut. Jemima heard barks, growls, and howls.
Oh dear.
She said.
What's going on?
Soon, it was quiet. Someone opened the door. It was Kep. Kep gave Jemima a bag.
Put your eggs inside.
He said. The dog took Jemima home. She found a new hiding spot. Soon, she hatched some ducklings. Peter and Benjamin play tag. Episode 1. In the field. Peter and Benjamin were in the farmer's field.
Tag!
Peter cried.
You're it!
Benjamin chased Peter. The lambs were in the yard with Kep. They watched the bunnies play tag.
We want to play too!
The lambs said. They hopped and skipped to the field. Kep barked at the lambs.
Where are you going?
They want to play tag.
Peter called.
No,
Kep said.
the lambs must stay in the yard. I must watch them.
Benjamin frowned. We can watch the lambs. Kep shook his head.
Play a game here. How about Ring Around the Rosie?
Boring.
Peter said. Kep barked. He ran around the lambs. At last, everyone was in the yard.
Whew,
Kep said.
I'm tired.
Kep lay down under a tree. Soon, he fell asleep. Peter and Benjamin play tag. Episode 2. Fox. Kep was still sleeping under the tree.
Benjamin,
Peter whispered.
let's go to the field. We can play tag now.
The bunnies hopped back to the field. A lamb followed them. Bah!
Go away, lamb,
Benjamin said.
you can't play with us.
Bah! The lamb said. It hopped and skipped. It wanted to play. Peter saw something across the field.
Look,
He cried.
the fox!
Oh no!
Benjamin said.
What should we do?
Peter whispered.
Hide!
Benjamin said. The bunnies hid in the tall grass. But the lamb was still playing. The fox came closer. He did not see the bunnies. But the fox saw the lamb. Uh-oh, Benjamin whispered. Peter looked at Kep. The dog was still sound asleep. Peter gulped.
We're in big trouble.
Peter and Benjamin play tag. Episode 3. To the rescue. The lamb was hopping and skipping. It did not see the fox.
We must warn Kep,
Benjamin said.
let's run across the field.
Peter looked at the fox. He was creeping toward the lamb.
We don't have time.
Peter said. Peter jumped out of the tall grass.
Tag!
He cried.
You're it!
"Ah!" The lamb cried happily. It skipped toward the bunnies.
Hey,
The fox yelled at Peter.
that lamb is my lunch.
Then the fox ran toward the bunnies.
I know.
He said.
I'll eat rabbits for lunch.
Peter and Benjamin ran. They zigged and zagged through the field. They ran as fast as they could. But the fox ran fast too. Suddenly, he leaped at Peter. Ah! Peter cried. Peter and Benjamin play tag. Episode 4. A new game. Kep woke up.
What's going on?
He said. The bunnies ran toward the tree.
Help!
Peter cried.
The fox!
The lamb saw the fox. Ah! They ran away. Then, the fox grabbed Peter's tail. Kep barked loudly at the fox.
Go away, fox! Leave the lambs and bunnies alone!
Kep snapped at the fox.
Ah!
The fox dropped Peter's tail. He ran away. Peter and Benjamin cheered.
Yeah! Right! We saved the lamb!
Benjamin said.
Kep saved us.
Peter said. Kep looked down.
I fell asleep. That was a big mistake.
Benjamin smiled at Kep.
We will play here now. What about Ring Around the Rosie?
Ah, said the lambs happily. Peter rubbed his tail.
I have a better idea. Let's play Ring Around Kep.